She was the first tenured female faculty member here. It's wonderful to have her here as a role model, both as a female student, but I think she's just that role model for everybody.
Professors, especially if they're super talented like she is, will isolate themselves and do their own thing. They have articles to write, they're working on their book, but she doesn't do that. She makes time for others.
Mary oftentimes would come visit my office, and she would stop by and say, "I need a break, Justin," right? And then she'd sit and we would talk about pedagogy, or we would talk about camping and outdoors and philosophical, educational conversations.
There's so many times when I'm sitting studying, she'll be walking out of her office and I'll notice she'll sit down either with me or someone else and just linger and build community in that way.
She helped me acclimate to Calvin Seminary. She helped, not just initially, but this whole time has been helping me continuously graft in. If I have questions about the institution, almost every time the first person I ask is Mary. Almost anything, I can just pop my head around the corner and ask her, and she has insightful, excellent answers.
She may say she doesn't have a pastoral bone in her body, but she does. It's just shown in the way that she cares. She has those conversations. She's willing to address those hard topics. And yeah, she's willing to share the harder parts of her life with us as well.
I know that I see her as kind of like a model and mentor of what it looks like to love and be a woman in ministry, but also just a person who cares and wants to see the church thrive and follow after God.
She's had a great impact, great deep impact on our students. But I think the best part is just her posture of wanting to learn from, but also wanting to learn about her students.
One thing that I've really wanted to embrace here at Calvin is engaging both the head and the heart. And I think Dr. Vanden Berg just has that all over her classes.
She was a thought leader to so many people because she would invite them into the conversations of the thoughts that needed to be talked about.
In the classroom, I never forget how she always began every single class with scripture and then tradition.
Getting to do this, getting to do theology with God, before God, just made her into a very grateful person.
At several stages in the journey, she would sometimes doubt herself. So for me, it's been delightful to be able to see her work through all of that and to become an accomplished teacher and scholar and colleague and a valuable mentor for our students. I don't think she ever would have imagined, as she started here, taking one course at a time, that she would have ended up in the place where she did.
I would like for her to know that she will be deeply missed. Students will deeply miss her. Her colleagues will deeply miss her. And I will dearly miss her.